and John went to the temple one afternoon to take part in the 3 o'clock prayer service. As they approached the temple, a man lame from birth was being carried in. And look at this, more consistency. Each day he was placed outside the gate. Not only are the Christian dudes consistent, but we got this sick dude consistent. I was listening to a podcast this week, and the guy was interviewing the world's fittest man, and no, it's not me. I know, came in second, don't worry about it. But they asked him, how do you grow in strength? And the guy said, actually, I've got three ways. Consistency, consistency, consistency. You grow strong when you're consistent. People see you and you're consistent. Do you consistently walk in your office every single day and go, how are you guys? Or do people hate when you walk in? For real. Or are you moody and then not moody? Are you inconsistent just in your attitude? God can use your consistency. That's all he needs. That is all God needs. And that's the one thing we can't do. We cannot be consistent, but here's why. Check this out, check this out, check this out, check this out. I like this. Each day he was put beside the temple gate, the one called the Beautiful Gate, so he could go and beg from the people going into the temple. Verse 3. When he saw Peter and John. You mean to tell me, in Peter and John's consistency, and in the lame man's consistency, they had never hooked up before? Until now? Why? He just hadn't seen him yet. That's it. He just hadn't seen him yet. Are you willing to serve without being seen? That's why we stopped being consistent, no? There's a reason why I don't do the dishes anymore. Sorry, babe. I did the dishes one time, didn't tell her. She came home. Guess what happened? Nothing. She didn't even notice I did them. She didn't even try to make out with me or nothing. Strike two, dude. I'm sorry. She didn't. So you know what I did? I stopped. She didn't see my service. So I'm going to stop. I'm going to be inconsistent. Are you willing to serve without being seen? Do you got to take a picture with every single person you're hanging out with? Oh, serving. Psh, all right, I'm going home and taking a nap. That's what we do. That's all we do. That is who we are as creatures. If you don't see me, I'm not going to serve you. Peter and John went to the temple regardless if anyone saw them, because they knew what they were doing. They knew they were putting themselves in an opportunity to change the world. So whenever you show up early and your manager doesn't ask you, why are you here early? And then the next day when he doesn't say, why are you here early? And the next day when he doesn't say, why aren't you here early? Why are you here early? Don't stop. Consistency, consistency, consistency. God creates inconsistency, but you have to be okay with not being seen yet. You'll get your opportunity, I promise. It just they haven't seen you yet. Some person hasn't seen you yet. You're the next big preacher. Somebody hasn't seen you yet. Keep serving. You're the next missionary. You're the next this. You're the next this. They just haven't seen you yet. But will you serve whether they ever see you or not? That shows how much you love Jesus. Like, because I don't do it to be seen. I don't. Right? I'm going to change this. Faithfulness leads to fruitfulness. We think faithfulness will lead to being famous. That's why I'm faithful, so I can be famous. No. Fruitfulness and being famous, totally different. You may never see the fruit. You may never see what your smile does every single time you walk into the office. You may not, every single time, hey, does anyone need anything to be prayed over? After every meeting. But you'll be consistent. Maybe you need to consistently bring your Bible every single day and wait for somebody to ask you. Ask me. Ask me. I remember I used to wear a shirt, and this may have been super lame. I was super saved. I was like uber saved. I used to wear a shirt that just said, ask me. And I just wait in the line. Oh, ask me, boy. Ask me. And I'd be sitting in line. Guess what they say? Hey, your shirt tells me to ask you, what's up? Oh, really? That's weird. I wasn't expecting that before. Are you willing to be consistent, guys? That's all God needs. That's all that they were. They left the outside of the walls and were consistent to what they were doing and where they were going. And guess what? God provided an opportunity.